guys, my name is Eunice from Rated V, your guide to vegan food and travel, and today is a special day because I'm going to be showing you where to eat vegan pupusas in Los Angeles.
Did you say vegan pupusas?
Yeah. Do you want to try some?
Of course.
Oh my gosh. So in case you didn't know, this is Jose. He's now going to be my special guest to eat vegan food.
I'm in. If there's pupusas, I'm in.
Yes. And if you didn't know, he's an amazing Salvadoran comedian. So make sure to check his stuff out on YouTube and Instagram. But this is a special episode because this is going to be a new series of Eating Vegan with Rated V, where we talk vegan lifestyle and try vegan food. So
I'm ready to be converted. So let's do this.
Let's go. But first, I wanted to hear more about Mama's Tamales and Chef Claudia's story.
Hi, my name is Claudia from Mama's Tamales and Pupusas, and our restaurant's located here in MacArthur Park. We wanted to bring vegan options to this community because it's an area where there's a lot of Central Americans and very few options in vegan food. So we wanted to introduce our community to plant-based options all across our dishes. So we have a 2-page full menu. All the dishes that we offer non-vegan, we offer them vegan as well. I got introduced to vegan food after watching Forks Over Knives. I used to be in pharmaceuticals, and one of my main medications that I sold was a statin, which is for cholesterol and heart disease. Once I saw Forks Over Knives, it just changed my life. Like, it was incredible to find out why people got sick and why there are so many people still getting sick and treating it with medicine instead of plants. Like, I was thinking, oh my God, more people should be eating beans and corn, avocados, and I thought in our culture, if you think about it, it's a lot of that base. You don't really need to have the meats. You don't really have to have the dairy. So I wanted to incorporate almost everything that we grew up with vegan, and I think we've kind of accomplished that.
Okay, so we have our beautiful spread here of food. Let me just explain what we got. Have you tried all of this vegan food?
No, I haven't, so I'm excited.
Oh yes, okay, so of course we have the staple, vegan pupusas. This is like, El Salvador's like iconic food, okay? So if you didn't know, now you know.
Is there a cheese one in there?
There is cheese, there's revuelta, which is cheese with chicharron, you know, it's usually pork, but this is vegan, obviously.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm a professional cheese puller. Will the vegan cheese pull?
We're gonna find out, because depending on the cheese, the vegan cheese, it doesn't pull, sadly. I know, that's the part I miss the most, but hey, we can try.
Most importantly, the flavor's gotta be there.
Exactly.
So I'll excuse the cheese pull if it has the flavor.
Okay, good, I'm glad. Keeping an open mind, that's what's most important. And then of course there's bean and cheese, there's a loroco with cheese. Loroco is a flour native to El Salvador, and you add it in to mix. It gives it a really good flavor. I personally like it, not everybody likes it, but I love it. Do you like loroco?
It's an acquired taste,
yes,
for sure.
It's an acquired, I love it. I love it. And then of course we have panes con pollo here. So we have, and so instead of pollo chicken, it has jackfruit, which is really good for you. It's because of the properties it has. It's really high in potassium, vitamin C, fiber. It's really good for heart health. So,
I love the name here because it's a pan sin pollo.
Yeah, pan sin pollo, yeah. And then we're here around breakfast time. We haven't eaten anything. So this is one of my favorite things to eat. I could eat this probably every day. This is el desayuno típico, right? Which is usually scrambled eggs with plantains, beans. Here we have rice and tortillas and crema. They make their own cashew crema here too. But of course they've made the eggs with tofu scramble. Have you ever had tofu scramble?
No,
before?
this is the first time.
This is the first time?
I'm nervous,
excited.
but I trust you.
Okay, amazing.
I trust you.
And then we of course have pastelitos. People might say these look like empanadas. They kind of are, except instead of like wheat flour, they're made out of corn flour, and they're deep fried, and they're stuffed with potatoes and minced meat usually. These are veganized, so amazing. And of course, handmade tortillas, because we like to eat with our hands. So that's how we're gonna kind of eat everything. Yes?
Con las manos.
Okay.
Sin tenedor.
Should we start with, what do you want to start with first?
I don't know. Should we start with the pupusa?
Let's start with that. Let's do a pull together.
Let's try to get a cheese
Okay,
pull,
let's go. Which one do you want?
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna try to go with this one.
Okay. I'm gonna go with I like the bean and cheese is always my favorite. It's my go-to.
All right.
All right, let's see.
The moment of truth.
The icon.
The vegan cheese pupusa do a cheese pull.
Okay.
My certification is on the line here. You know,
I'm not accountable for anything.
I have to go through the Casaca cheese pull training course and.
All right, hold it up here. Let's see if we can.
Ready?
Ready, go.
Ready? We're gonna go slow.
Slow. Oh, Oh, it's stretching a little bit. This one's stretched. I can see a little bit here.
Hold on. Oh, there's one.
Oh, but you can see the cheese.
There's one strand. They're still stuck together. Ah!
Okay, so as we mentioned, vegan cheese doesn't pull as much as traditional cheese just because of the properties how it's made.
That was the weakest cheese pull in the history of my career.
But what matters is the flavor. You're gonna try some plain first, or you're gonna curtido it in?
No, I'm gonna curtido it in already.
Okay, so again, as you can see, these are meant to be eaten with your hands. All right, for those that don't know.
This is exciting.
This is very exciting. I'm starving, so I'm very excited. All right.
I haven't eaten for a week just to be here today.
All right, cheers.
No one believed that. You know what? I mean, if I was stuck on a vegan island and these are our only choice, this really hits home.
You like the flavor? Mm-hmm. I'm sure you can probably tell, like, does it taste like real cheese to you?
Okay. It's cheesy, but it's a different kind of cheese.
Okay.
Definitely a different flavor. But with the loroco and the curtido, I mean,
everything works.
Y con hambre.
Exactly.
I'm not hating.
There you go. Oh, that looks so good. And don't forget to wash it out with some Salvadoran horchata. It's darker because it has morro in it. Oh, that's so good.
It's good, huh?
That is so good.
Traditional vegan horchata.
Delicious.
I think it's always vegan, right?
It's always vegan. People add milk just because sometimes they want to make it extra creamy, but you don't have to. It's a bunch of nuts and seeds, and it's really healthy for you.
Really good.
It's really good. This one's very good. I haven't had this in a while, so. Okay, so now let's do the breakfast.
I'm ready.
You want to try the tofu scramble?
Yes.
All right, you already got a bite there?
I have it. I'm a little nervous. I haven't tried the vegan eggs, but they look great.
It looks like egg, right?
It looks like egg.
Okay.
Now, the moment of truth.
Moment of truth. Go ahead. While you eat, I'm going to explain a little bit. Tofu scramble is like, tofu's a blank canvas. How is the flavor right now?
You know what? If you didn't tell me, I probably wouldn't have.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you brought these out to me? Just like this? You didn't tell me it was vegan? I probably would have just ate it and not even questioned it. They're pretty good.
Tofu can be intimidating to a lot of people because it tastes like nothing. It's a blank canvas. What makes tofu scramble, the yellow color comes from turmeric. The flavor comes from different seasons, usually garlic powder, onion powder. When we make ours, we le picamos la cebolla, the onion, the tomato, that gives it flavor.
Right.
What gives it the eggy flavor is something called black salt, because it has sulfuric properties, so the flavor and the smell is very eggy. So you can fool so many people. I'm telling you,
if I would have ate this with the beans and the rice, I would have just ate right through it. I feel like I'm getting converted, like
already slowly.
I'm like, you know what? I can live this lifestyle.
I just like that you're open-minded to trying it, and that to me I think is the most important thing. Like, maybe you're not vegan, maybe you don't know even if you want to go vegan. My challenge to people is like, just try it anyways. No pressure, right? It's just to be open-minded to try different foods.
For me, I was curious to find out if vegans can still partake in the Salvadoran flavor, and so that's important to me.
100%. It's important to me, and that was like when I first went vegan. That's why, like I've said this in past videos, that people are like, so are you not gonna eat pupusas anymore? And I was like, of course not. That's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna make them vegan.
I just don't want a bunch of sad Salvi vegans like, oh, I'm missing out on the flavor. But no, you're right here. You're in it.
Exactly. So another thing that comes with the breakfast plate is, of course, plátanos fritos with beans and crema.
Automatically vegan.
Automatically vegan. When I went to El Salvador, this is what I lived off of, and I was a happy person.
That's the thing that I'm learning, like the automatic vegan stuff, right? Because then, like, vegan, you get intimidated. It's like, oh, is it vegan? Like, no, it's just it's already vegan. Like,
you should try the pan. You've had that before, right?
I've had the pan sin pollo, and again, this pan sin pollo, by far, one of my favorites, because their flavor, like the relajo sauce and everything, is there.
That's what gives the meat its flavor, right? So it doesn't matter what the meat substitute is. And again, this is like no animal cholesterol. It's low fat, right? It's really good. It has some fiber, has a lot of nutrients, etc. So it's a bonus.
You know, the other thing I've had from here is the vegan sopa de gallina.
I don't know if that's vegan.
Yeah.
How is it vegan?
Because they eat corn, so they're on a vegan diet.
That does not count.
Ask Nelsito. He's the one who told me. Nelsito el Gordito was here, and he's like, this is vegan food. And he told me. Well, I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him up.
He's not going to pick up.
Didn't you tell me they sold vegan chicken at Mama's Tamales? Yeah. All right, they're telling me it's not vegan. You need to come here. Just get here.
I don't believe it.
We need to set the record straight.
Bro, it's
oh
vegan.
My gosh!
It's vegan. If the gallina eats maíz o si la vaca come zacate, it's a vegan Whopper.
I told you.
I'm gonna call you back, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I just needed to verify that.
Hi!
What's up, man?
For those that don't know, this is Nelson el Gordito, also an amazing comedian.
3.6. All right.
Now,
Just so you know, these are the two people I trust with vegan food. So he introduced me to the pan sin pollo when he was vegan.
he used to be vegan, which we're going to talk about in a second.
For a whole 2 to 3 business days.
There's only 2 people I let invite me out to go eat vegan food, and it's these 2. So the only 2 Salvadoreños I trust.
Hey, hombre.
All right, so let's just keep eating. You're going to have the
pan sin pollo.
I'm going to have a pastelito. And you have
Una pupusita, mi gente.
una pupusa. Cheers. All right.
Cheers.
We'll reconnect.
To vegan food.
To vegan.
The vegan food.
The texture is very similar to chicken, huh?
The pan sin pollo here, like, when I first tried it, we split it. Nelson took 1 bite because he was trying to lose weight. I ate the whole thing.
When I came here, I was 400 pounds.
Yeah.
That's what I love about jackfruit is that the texture resembles chicken or shredded meat a lot. Because the young jackfruit, when it's not ripe, that's what you can buy it at the store from a can. Just make sure you rinse it off really well to get that flavor. And again, like tofu, blank canvas, you marinate it with all the seasons you want, so it's an easy substitute.
That's what me and Jose were just about to say.
Exactly. just those words. So again, like, if you're vegan, right, and you're Salvadoran, like, this will hit home. Like, you're not missing your pan, the flavor of pan con pollo. It's there.
Yeah.
Like. And if you're not vegan, like, this dish is bomb.
So I have a question for you, Nelson.
Uh-huh.
When you were vegan, did you notice anything immediately? Like anything from like any benefits?
I've noticed immediate depression. Number 1, nobody in my family is vegan or is healthy for that matter. And our culture, eating healthy is not really promoted because uno es humilde significa sin pisto. Sobrevive con lo que tiene.
Con lo que tiene,
So you're not really conscientious of what you're putting into your body, and that's really crucial. I was really concerned about my health. So I was like, I gotta do something, man. I'm young. I don't feel comfortable performing on stage with Jose anymore. I don't feel comfortable dancing. Those are things I love to do. It's literally my career. It's what I love doing. So I had a wrong mindset of exclusion. Now I do more inclusion. So I would go out and eat vegan food. I would eat meat and stuff like that too. Everything in moderation. But I didn't know that this stuff existed. I don't know that Salvadorian pupusa was an option for me. I don't know that a pan sin pollo tastes like a pan con pollo. That will rival a lot of pupusa places that sponsor people. I'm not gonna mention any names.
Oh, he called out! Vegan for the win!
This tamale smacks. It was funny. Ella me dio unos tamales de queso de soya. Y le doy a one of my colleagues, one of my coworkers, I'm like, mira viejo, estos son unos tamales de soya. Me dice, de soya pango. Hartate, hombre. Yeah, I lack that education. I don't know if there were like delicious alternatives to vegan food. I thought it was all just a bunch of sadness. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of cultural and authentic flavors. There's also a bunch of sadness. But I tried it.
No, I love that you said that because if people don't know how to do vegan food correctly when they're starting they'll get so discouraged or they'll eat so unhealthy because I think that there's a common misconception that vegan food, no matter what it is healthy. There is a very unhealthy way to eat vegan food.
Yeah, myself can be a fat vegan. Ask me how I know.
Like nowadays, yeah, it's fun to have the vegan novelty items like, you know, cheeseburgers and everything.
Este pan es vegano, eh?
Yeah.
One of our homeboys that we do comedy with, Felipe Esparza, he's vegan.
No way, see, it's becoming more. I love that it's becoming more common within the Salvadoran community. Yeah. I think in general, just like you have just knowing what foods are very nutritious. Like tofu is very nutritious. It has high protein. It's low fat, right? It has all the macros. Same with jackfruit and like beans. Beans are our staple to Salvadorian food. Yeah. It is one of the best foods that we can eat for our health, right? So it's just a matter of eating correctly, even like as a non-vegan. Like, and I get it. And a lot of people in the community, the Salvadoran community, have a lot of stuff they suffer with, like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, you know. And it's, don't get me wrong, like you said, like, uno tiene que comer lo que tiene, right? And so when I went to El Salvador, I had never eaten so many pupusas in my life. Like, I knew we ate a lot of pupusas, but until I went there, I was like, oh no, they're eating it every day. Every day. And it makes sense because it's the cheapest food out there.
It's so accessible.
It's so accessible, right, and it's not just every day. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner sometimes. People
mira, que con $10 compras una libra más seca, compras una libra de frijoles y queso, te la vas a comer a 10 gente.
Yeah.
Con $10.
Yeah, exactly. But then it's like, if they're eating cheese every single day, or, you know, chicharrón every single day, that eventually is going to start adding up, right? And I think that's the thing where it's like, okay, you don't have to give up the food that you are used to eating. You just have to make the right substitutes if it's accessible, right? And not everybody has that access yet. And so I understand that. At the end of the day, you know, so if you are in El Salvador, you can just eat the bean pupusas.
But that's why we're doing this. This is a message. This is a call out. This is a call to action. Try vegan food.
Yes.
Try this wonderful, beautiful place. Bro, we have vegan options and alternatives as well. It's possible if you want to try it.
All right. Last thing we need to try is el tamal.
Claudia, ¿sabías que los tamales de aquí no son tan ricas como lo eres tú, corazón bello?
Chao.
No te hizo caso. This is good. I can't wait for you guys to try this. Sorry, I just want to wait for it because I'm hungry.
I think if you're a Salvadoran and you're like thinking about becoming vegan, but you're afraid of like losing your traditional food, come here first, and then you're like, I could do this.
Right. And if you're curious, if you like to cook, I do have a few recipes on my channel as well. I've made vegan pupusas with the curtido and the salsa. I've made el desayuno típico, the beans. I want to start doing more too, but that's a start. Crema. But this is so good. Like, the flavor is really good.
I can eat tamales all year round, but when I do, like, if it tastes like Christmas, like growing up with my family in the hood in South Central, like, we would only make tamales for Christmas. That was like our special thing. And te enfada porque todo lo que tratas todo el día, la mañana, el almuerzo, la cena, una merienda, como mierda. Anyways, if I take a bite out of that and it tastes like home, it tastes like Christmas, es la que hay.
And what is this one? Does this taste like Christmas?
Oh, you better believe it.
Ooh.
So my mom would make me tamales de masa, and I would eat the tamales de masa con pan. Y por eso estamos como estamos.
Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with being a carb lover. I know. That sounds like a carb lover's meal right there.
Tamales,
tortillas.
But it's vegan. It's vegan.
Oh,
okay.
It's vegan.
It's vegan, so it's okay.
It's okay.
Well, guys, I'm really grateful that you came here to kind of share your views on a vegan lifestyle, the experiences you've had with it, what you liked about it. Any last words that you want to share?
Well, I'm gonna go make you some salpicón.
Oh.
I'm gonna make you some vegan salpicón.
Vegan salpicón?
You've been holding out on us this whole time?
I've been talking to Claudia, and she said, "Hey, what should we do? Like, how about vegan salpicón?" And it took us hours, I want to say maybe days, to come up with this recipe, but I have it ready for you guys.
Just to be clear, it took Claudia hours. This was like, hey, we should make something special.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna take care of it.
Yeah,
so are you guys ready to try it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta do the finishing touches, so
Okay.
let me go add the stuff, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
You're not ready for this.
Oh my God.
You're not ready. Salpicón vegano.
Oh yeah. Have you ever had salpicón?
No, this would be the first time.
You never had salpicón in general?
No, I have salpicón, not vegan salpicón.
Oh, it's really good.
It looks delicious. So those are, if we're not familiar with salpicón, it's basically like a minced meat with like onion and radish, etc.
Ready?
It's ready. Let's try this.
Sin miedo al éxito, papá.
Sin miedo.
Caramba. Provechito.
Bada bing, boom, bam.
You know that song that's trending on TikTok? It's like, ay, rico, 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 rico. That's like going on in my head right now. Ay, rico, rico, rico.
This is so good.
No way.
I'm gonna have another bite while you explain what this tastes like.
No
It tastes like salpicón. That's what it tastes like.
Oh man.
The master behind all this food.
My mother and I.
Bueno, mi gente, there you have it. We have the vegan desayuno típico, vegan empanadas, pastelitos. We have the vegan tamales that are my personal favorite. And the vegan salpicón, which is Jose's creation, apparently. Wink, 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 wink. You're just saying in El Salvador when you know you're lying, say, hasta el maje, maje.
Everything is delicious. It's definitely worth trying. If you've always been curious about vegan Salvadoran food, this is definitely a good place to start. Well, you guys, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more of these types of videos. But you can also check out more vegan places in different cities and different countries and recipes on my channel. So make sure to check those out. Thank you to my co-hosts. You can follow them on Instagram and
Hoozay, Hoozay. You can watch my comedy special, The Salvadorian, now streaming on Apple TV and Amazon Prime.
And Nelson, as
And you
always.
can catch me as Big Daddy Licious on OF, and I'm just kidding. Nelsito el Gordito on Instagram and TikTok. Arriba El Salvador, arriba todo el mundazo.
Bye.